Hey gang, the mind-muscle connection is so important when you tackle a workout. Now, when you see the word row on the board, are you thinking biceps? Are you thinking grip? Are you thinking lats? Let's talk about that today. Hi everybody, I'm Joe Reynolds, and let's talk about mindset. So, I could give you all the videos and all the drills in the world, but if you have the wrong mindset about the rower, you may not ever enjoy it due to the mind-muscle connection that you don't have. So, I've shown you some seated rows, simulating a cable row that would be in your typical gyms, and then a dumbbell bent over row, bracing on the bench, and even an upright row with the bar. Very rigid movements. A lot of them are very hard, very hand and arm heavy. Tight grip on whatever you have in your hand, whether it's paddling a boat or a bench in this case, or gripping a dumbbell, a barbell, or a handle. Your first mindset is grip something really hard, get very rigid, and bring it into your body, very tight. A lot of time the instructions on any kind of back movement, if you will, or upright or bent over row, is tuck those arms in to really get those lats involved. Those are 100% right for those movements and very different for the rower. So let's start with the main thing you need to focus on whenever you approach the rower with that mindset of any of those other exercises. Biggest difference, I have a seat that moves. The seat moves because this is actually a leg-driven exercise. You use 60% legs, 30% core or hip swing, and then only 10% arms. So exactly the inverse of any of those other movements that you either may associate with the gym or even paddling a boat where you're in a fixed seat and you're trying to deal with the wind and the currents and everything else. It's a very different movement. So the next thing is the handle. The next thing you want to do when you approach the rower, you're going to adjust that damper. You're going to get your feet strap set to where it's fixed along the bottom shoelace or the widest part. But when you grip this handle, I want you to think, I can't kill a bird, or I won't squeeze a toothpaste. And I want you to be very wide on the handle. A lot of people will go higher or lower when they bring that handle into their body. I want you to think about pushing somebody away just instinctively. Somebody's running into you in the crowd, whatever the case may be, and I want you to do like this. That is where that handle should land on your body, whatever is very natural for you. You want to grab that handle nice and wide. Some people even hang their pinkies off. To maybe get used to holding the handle loose during your warm-ups and some of your drills, don't even wrap your thumb. I want you to think about this much like a barbell movement where you're dragging that bar up your body in order to get your hips involved and make it weightless. Very similar to the rower. So nice loose grip, not a tight grip like you would do with a dumbbell or a barbell or any other handle for a row that's going to work your lats. And then a very wide, not a very narrow stance on the handle. So a little bit of a different mindset when you approach this piece of equipment rather than maybe what you've dealt with in other gyms or what you associate with maybe a rowing boat. Number one, this seat moves, so it is all about leg power to get that drive started. You want to have your hips closed as you go to use those legs, be opening your body, and then a little bit of arms, and then reverse that going in. The next thing is very loose grip on the handle. Save your grip for other things. The rowing stroke is only 10% arms. So basically focus on just having enough grip to do what you need to do, and it doesn't have to be tight. You also want to be nice and wide on that versus any kind of tucked in motion that you would do for a dumbbell row as well. So with those tips, change your mindset, use those legs, loosen that grip, make it wide on the handle, and happy rowing. Thanks a lot.